Okay. Right. Engine Saga, the Roman engine 4G15 carburetor. This is what we have been waiting for, guys. The biggest grid on MSF Saga Cup. This is why we are all here today for the final race of MSF PROTON MSF Merdeka Race Carnival. So kita akan ke depan untuk flag off by President of MAM Tan Sri Mozani Mahathir. So dengan tidak membuang masa lagi, kita akan berjalan ke depan untuk flag off session ya. Boleh dengar semua dah tengah rev. The Roman engine PROTON Saga, daripada Saga Iswara, Saga LMST, Saga segala jenis Saga. This is the biggest and the most exciting race in Malaysia. This is MSF. Wow. Okay guys, look at in the pit lane. Look at the crowd in the pit lane, guys. Memang ramai. This is why we say this MSF is the biggest and the most exciting race in Malaysia. Most exciting circuit racing in the country. Segala jenis PROTON Saga, segala macam tim dari seluruh negara. Kita ada tim dari macam negeri Johor sehingga Perlis. Kita ada, everybody is here for this race. Untuk daripada yang baru dah start, rookie kepada pro, semua menggunakan jentera yang sama, PROTON Saga. Boleh dengar the Roman engine. Okay guys, just in a few more minutes kita akan mulakan perlumbaan. Our racers will go out on the track and we will be waiting for the president of MAM Motorsports Association of Malaysia to flag off the race, Tan Sri Mozani Mahathir. I think he is here. He should be here. Okay, sementara kita tunggu, kita boleh lihat suasana yang memang meriah dekat paddock. Di MSF tak meriah kalau Saga Cup. Everybody is really excited to watch this race. A lot of people come all the way to Sepang just cara tu kita boleh tengok lu suasana. Tadi setelah tamat perlumbaan Super Series dan Ultimate Touring, kita sambung dengan Saga Cup. First time this year, this season, kita race malam for the first time. And for the last race of the day for this round, MSF Saga Cup. Okay. Okay, lepas sesi bergambar, our VVIP will be ready untuk flag off race. Kita masih menunggu the whole PROTON outfit team with the PROTON CEO wearing MSF Saga Cup t-shirt. Guys, bukan dekat pit lane je ada PROTON Saga. Tadi kita ada club PROTON Saga dari seluruh negara. Lebih kurang 300 biji PROTON Saga parking dekat luar. They come all the way just watch this race. So for all of you guys out there who are at home watching this race with your family and your friends, jangan lupa like, share this live stream. Everybody is excited to watch the Saga Cup race. Kereta pertama negara kita, ini satu kebanggaan untuk kita. Saga Cup race yang memang dari dulu sampai ke sekarang, and has always been the biggest grid on MSF. MSF Saga Cup ni sebenarnya is a good way for new drivers, new racers untuk mula their racing career. Banyak racer kat dalam di negara kita, especially the young ones, started with MSF Saga Cup. Contohnya kita ada dulu, we had Hayden Haikal who used to race di Toyo Loop 117 Saga Cup and is now one of the rising star in the four-wheel racing world. Okay, we have our Jalur Gemilang, some photo op session happening with Proton and media. Okay, behind me, kita masih menunggu. Okay, tu video pula. Woo! Proton boleh! Okay, now are we ready? I think we are ready. We're just waiting for the green light from our race director, from race control. Once they give us the green light, we are ready to go. Racing jentera-jentera Saga Cup daripada kategori Saga Cup Pro ke Saga Cup Advance, Intermediate dan juga Saga Cup. Lupa dah nama kategori Saga Cup. Satu lagi, the entry level one. Dekat atas tu ramai juga. Ada lagi yang tengah tengok di atas. So we have people up there. Dekat atas paddock kita ada juga orang yang tengah tengok daripada grandstand, the main grandstand. Memang this is a very happening race. So sementara tu depan saya kita tengah scrutineering session untuk racer yang complete race tadi. Sementara kita tunggu Saga Cup keluar. Their engines are running, drivers are in the car, helmets on, suits are up. They are just waiting to be flagged off for the warm-up lap before we start the race in just a few minutes now. So, untuk you guys yang tak tahu, Proton Saga Cup race ni same like our races just now. Sepatutnya it's supposed to be 45 minutes plus 45 minutes. Tapi disebabkan cuaca buruk petang tadi, kita terpaksa pendekkan masa menjadi 35 minit per hit. So, hit 1 will be 35 minutes and hit 2 will be another 35 minutes. So total of 70 minutes, 1 jam 10 minit mereka ke berlumba. Orang Malaysia ni memang suka Saga Cup race. Okay, so guys, we are ready. We are back to studio and we'll see you guys later. Now let's watch the race.
All right, welcome back to the Proton Merdeka Race Carnival 2022. If you stayed with us all throughout the day, congratulations. We've made it to our final race. So my name is Hui Ling and alongside me we have Faisal.
Yeah, Faisal Asri joining you again. Just now I took a short break to do something else, but I'm back. And yeah, thanks for being with us for what, 9 hours? Or 8 hours. They're here from noon. So we are continuing our race. The highlight, the Proton MSF Merdeka Race Carnival highlight is of course the Saga Cup Enduro.
Yes, so this is the one that I think everyone here, not just here, and also to our followers online, have been waiting for. I saw a few comments in the afternoon as well asking, is the Saga Cup over? Did I miss it, in the Facebook Live comment? So hopefully you guys did stay with us all the way to the end. And yeah, as you saw Alif on the front of the paddock earlier on, so you can see all the Saga cars already lining up, everyone's warming up, getting ready to go. So Faisal, maybe you want to share with us a little bit about the Saga
Saga
Cup.
Cup is actually born out of the original Saga. Remember, Proton started out from the Saga, so we had Sagas racing back in the 90s, and then we decided to revive it with the new Saga Cup about 7 years ago. So it's grown exponentially. I mean, let's see. If I'm not wrong, looking at the grid here, we have 65 cars. That's 65 cars. Basically, the whole length of the front straight is full of Sagas. They're going to be lined up 2 by 2. We've got 4 categories. We have what we call the Saga Cup Pro. We have the Saga Cup Advanced, Saga Cup Intermediate, and Casual. And the difference is not so much the cars. They're all running the same 1 point whatever carbureted engine single cam. They are still running the same tires, the same Hankook RS4 tires, 195 50 15, and the difference will be their lap time. So in the pros, they're all clocking sub 253. Between 253 and 257 is the advanced, 257 to 3 minutes and 3 seconds, I believe, it's intermediate, and then 3 minutes and 3 seconds above is the casual.
Yeah, so looking at the grid, I think it's a good mix. We have about 10 cars from the pros,
yes,
and
right.
then another 10, I think, in the advanced, and then a little more, I think about 14 cars from the intermediate. And then the remaining one will be casual. So I think it's a good mix, of all 4 classes. And I can see, when I was walking down there, you can see how excited everyone, ready to go.
It's like it's just Sagas, but because it's the biggest grid, and you got big name drivers. So I mean, we have names like Kifli Osman driving there. We have names like Fazil Alang. These are big names in the motorsport scenes, and we have up and coming drivers as well in the other categories. But they are racing Sagas.
Yeah, and if you guys been with us from noon, you know that due to the weather condition, we have had a slight delay. The Saga Cup was supposed to start, at 7:30.
We are about half an hour. Like now it's 8:15. We were supposed to start, I think 7:45.
Yeah.
So we're about half an hour delay. It will be a shortened slightly. The race was supposed to be 40 minutes plus. And now it's 35 minutes. Because we want to end everything before midnight, I hope.
Yeah, not forgetting, I think a lot of the other classes, they're also waiting for the podium ceremony. We haven't had any.
Yes, I think only the bikes had their podiums earlier on the other side, the south paddock. But for the north, for the cars, because our races started from 2 o'clock, we had torrential downpour, delayed by about an hour. And then the race restarted close to 5 for the first race of the day, the production series. And then we had the Ultimate Series just concluded. And then now is the Saga Cup about to kick off.
Yep, and thankfully for Saga Cup, it stopped raining.
It stopped raining. The circuit is still damp in patches, but it's still very drivable, and I'm sure the Saga Cup drivers will be enjoying it.
Yeah, I think a little challenge won't harm the race. So we're gonna wait. Not sure what time they'll actually get on to the track. Let's see if we can find out.
Yeah, if I'm looking at the timing screen correct, it says ready to start. 35-minute race. So they should be lined up on the grid. We had
I
them.
think the pit exit opened a minute ago.
So
they should be
heading on track. Let's
so
see on the timing
as
screen.
Faisal mentioned, it is 60 cars.
60 plus 65. Yeah, let me see again. Yeah, let me get the numbers right. Yeah, 65 cars. 65.
I think it's a perfect number because this year Malaysia's turning 65.
Wow,
so
fantastic.
Yeah, perfect match for our Merdeka Race Festival this weekend. So, of course, sponsored and supported by Proton.
There you go.
So
they are leaving the pit lane. That's live on screen.
I think it does take a while as well for 60
because
Sagas to
the previous race we had 44 cars and it took them like more than 2 minutes to get all them out of the pit lane. So 65 cars.
Yeah, and visibility here at night in Sepang, it's
fantastic,
still looking good. I think Faisal, yesterday you went around.
Yeah, I went
track.
around. It was raining. thankfully the rain today came a bit earlier and stopped just in time for the Saga Cup race. Oh, I think the camera decided to pan out. So they are heading onto the track. I think we should see action in about 5 minutes. The light should go green. So yeah, do you have a look at the cars? They had some interesting livery.
Oh, they do. I actually took a couple of videos and as well, you know.
So
They all definitely know how to mix it up, you know, make sure that they can identify
So there you go.
their Saga on the
Now,
track.
these Sagas are your classic Sagas, the 1985 Sagas that was launched in 1985. So we've got Saga with the, what they call the bumper besi. We've got the Iswara Sagas. I think you can see that the green car is the bumper besi Saga. That orange car next to it is the Saga Iswara. We've got the sedans and we've got the aerobags. So it's a nice mix.
Yeah, so it's a good heritage thing for Proton as well to have the Saga Cup, you know, if you're a huge fan of the Sagas, which still around, still in the market.
Still in the market, and people are still, they're racing now. And interestingly, these cars, just to give you a rough idea, Sepang is a 5.5 kilometer circuit. The pro guys, as I mentioned just now, are lapping below 2 minutes 53. It's fast. If I recall, back in 2004, we had what we call the Proton Satya R3. Proton R3 launched that car, and that car's lap time was a 2:57, but that was a street car. The Saga race cars are doing faster times than that.
So in terms of these Saga cars, like as you mentioned, these are the older version Saga. So how much are they able to modify?
Well, the car, first
car.
safety, you gotta have you gotta have a 6-point roll cage, racing seat with a safety harness. They're all running the same tires. They're all running 195 50-15 Hankook RS4. They all are running 15-inch basically. The brakes, interestingly, you're allowed to change the brake pads, but they have to use a standard size brake disc with the rear drum brake. So it's not much braking power in these cars. In fact, I've had guys who've raced modern cars and they said, hey, the brake's not working. They were saying that. It's like, how come the brake's not working? And then in terms of modifications for the engine, they're allowed to modify the engine. The carburetor remains as it is. They can modify the internals, the camshaft. So these are all what they were saying. The old kung fus are coming out because nowadays people modify cars. It's all electronics. This one they're going back to the old school guys, modifying the heads, modifying the camshaft, tweaking here and there with the carburetors.
Do you know roughly like what is the top speed for
speed-wise? I've driven one. I can't remember, but I remember they put the car on a dyno, and it absolutely blew my mind. There was one car that had 110 horsepower.
Wow!
If I recall, my mom's Saga Iswara back in 1992 only had like 70 horsepower, so they really modified it. I mean, it's amazing what they can do with these cars. But in terms of lap times, most of these modern cars can do sub 250s, but the same Saga with a single cam, 12-valve head can do the same thing.
Yeah, so it's very impressive, and hopefully you guys will join us all throughout the night for this very memorable MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro. As you can see, the safety car is bringing them around the back straight.
Yeah, so they can see 65 cars on the back straight, and the circuit, I don't see any clear reflections on the track, so the track should be relatively dry now.
So I think, Faizal, earlier on you mentioned to me there's two different starts as well, right? Or is it one?
Yeah, it's two groups. So we are looking at one group. This is the lead group, I believe. They are about to exit turn 15. And the second group is further back. So once the first group reaches the start-finish line, you can see further back, they should be coming down turn 14, the second group. So we're about to go green for the lead group.
Yep, so it will be a rolling start.
Rolling start, yes. Just like all MSF races have been rolling start. This is your pro class and advanced class in the first group. Group 2 is just exiting turn 14.
So you can see them go along, and
here they go.
The red lights are off, and
the nation flag is being waved. Lovely there. All Saga zooming by.
Start.
Okay. Now the second group is on the back straight. Into turn 1. Can't really see, but hopefully they all made it through safely.
Yep, so we're going to wait the start for the second group. So that one should be the intermediate and casual.
Correct, intermediate and casual. So as I mentioned, we had 65 cars, and the first 20 was the Advanced and Pro, they've left the start-finish line. So the other 45 cars are in casual and intermediate, and they are about to take their race start. There you go. Camera's panning out.
Here we go.
Second safety car is back in. And here is your intermediate and casual category. Again, the red light comes off. It will be a 2x2 side by side.
Definitely a very iconic look, Faizal. To see all the lights, backlights from
Yeah,
the Saga.
Sagas.
It's very obvious.
Very dim looking lights, but
Yeah.
all good fun there. And it's another green flag. The flag's being waved, Malaysian flag. And we kick off our Merdeka Double Enduro Heat 1 for the MSF Saga Cup. Looking at it, it looks like we have the lead group already reaching turn number
Oh,
9.
someone,
Oh,
a
we've got a
couple
car in-
cars
Ooh,
spun off. I think
that's the
one in the grass.
Yes, that is the car from the Pro class.
Let's
Oh dear.
see.
We have one car down. There you go. Race leader has reached turn 9. Oh, overtaking move there into turn 9. They're coming 3
Everyone's
abreast, 4
squeezing
abreast.
through.
They're making it whatever they can do. Oh, lots of... What you see there is probably their tire smoke. Hard braking, locking up their tires. Yes, the circuit is dry enough for tires to lock up now. So the second group is just reaching turn 4. You can have a look at turn 5. Maybe you can see some action. There you go. Coming out turn 5. That's 45 cars, Link. 45 cars coming down turn 5.
Here we go. Everyone doing what they can to be in the front.
Yeah,
pull away.
jostling for position. So far, keeping it nice and clean. Coming down at sweeping left hand turn 5.
And we still have that one Saga in the grass.
Yes. And I see some guys have lost their headlights.
I think this is the front group, so they're coming around to complete the first lap.
Yes, let's see who is our actual race leader. I think that's car number 522, none other than Tan Chow Wei. Oh no, he's not the race leader. There's 2 cars ahead of him. So it is
here we
Kifli
go.
Osman. It's Shafiq Shaiful, the Malka racing car in the lead with Muhammad Shahrizal Jamaluddin in P2. Chan Chow Wei was P3. Whoa, more braking lockouts there. That's a lot of tire smoke at turn 9. Can you even see past that?
So now already a 3-second gap between our race leader, Muhammad Shafiq, and Shahrizal in second.
And it looks for the advanced category. It is Shahril Asman leading with Amir Farid Abdul Ghani in P2 and Lim Kwong Yu in P3.
Yep, so the first 7 cars in the lead right now are from the Pro class. After that, the mid-pack, we have a mix of advanced, intermediate, and also Pro
Hang on.
drivers.
There's one intermediate guy who's like bumped up to P11. How did he get so far? Amazing.
So I think this is our race leader.
Yeah, we're looking at our race leader sweeping through turns 5 and 6. Full throttle there. That's car number 31, Muhammad Shafiq Shaiful of Malka Racing Team. He's one of the front runners for the Saga. Oh, here we go. 3, 4 abreast into turn 5, turn 9, 15. And Saga Aerobat's got a big wing on the back. Whoa, coming onto the grass. Oh, someone's pitted in early.
Yeah, I think that one has gone through. So
there you go. I think that's Nasharuddin in that aerobat. Silver color aerobat. Yep, car number 712 in P16. Just ahead of Jazz Nazir Henry Irawan. Who is this? This is car number, can't really see, 642. To turn 7 and 8.
642. So currently in 11, yeah, that's Taman Kiat. So
Taman Kiat, he's the leader?
For the intermediate.
Wow.
So he's off to a good start.
Into turn 9.
We're already 5 minutes into Heat 1.
5 minutes into Heat 1, and Shafiq has just done another quick sector 3.
Yeah, it's all Saga on Saga now.
Think about the 65 cars on a 5-kilometer track. You probably can put them all nose to tail. You know? There you go. More action at turn 4. Wow. Don't even know where to look. The lovely blue color aerobatic. Look, I think the car behind has got like a Malaysian flag scheme.
Yeah.
Into turn 6 there. Can't really see what numbers on the cars, but they are flying through. I think this is the casual category. Okay, now we're looking at turn 9. No cars at turn 9 at the moment, but the casual cars are coming up to turn 9. We have kind of a 651 in front of them. I'm looking at the tracker.
651 would be Adam Rosley from ATR Autoworks. So he's in, based on
P1.
the timing, he's third.
But on track, he is in front of them.
Probably gain a few positions on this lap. So we see everyone trying to squeeze their way.
And these are all the casual guys, mind you. So they have definitely nothing casual about their racing. So here they go. Oh, another overtaking move there into turn 9.
So a lot of trading of positions there as
I think our TV director is quite busy because it's like all action everywhere.
trying to catch the cars on track. But 2 laps down, it is still Shafiq Saiful leading the way for Malka Racing Team.
Yeah, and a lovely 2 minutes 53 best lap on his last lap.
4-second gap between him and second place Muhammad Sharizal. So that's a good lead at the moment.
Yeah, but still got all action in front of us. That's Fazil Alang in that black and white car number 829. He is dicing with Tan Cha Wei ahead of him.
Yeah, so he's currently in 4th.
Yeah, so that's the battle for the final podium position. Tan Cha Wei in front of that train with Faizal Alang behind him. Xiao Wei Ping
and Salim Rafiq.
Oh, Salim Rafiq, that blue car qualified pole.
And more overtaking
here. And yeah, Salim Rafiq, I was Kifli Osman has gained a position as that orange car has went wide. So everywhere we're looking is all out action. That car number 652 is also very Muhammad Effendi from ATR Autoworks. Currently P6 in intermediate.
They definitely are not driving like they're in an endurance race.
They are not driving casual either, even though they're the casual category.
Yep, so things are looking good so far in Heat 1 for the Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro. 27 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, running through the positions now, it's still Shafiq Shaiful and Sharizal with Tan Cha Wei for P1, 2 and 3 in Pro class.
Yeah, for the advance, you have Amir Farid from Dunia Auto Garage Racing Team. He's running in P8.
Overall?
Yeah, overall. And then in second place for the advance currently is Muhammad Sharil. In third, Shaiful Zamri and Lim Kwong Yu in 4th. So they are bunched up there from 8 to 11.
Wow. And for intermediate, Jasper Wong and Mok Hee Kan are running together. Mok Ki Hang, they are running together in 12 and 13. And our leader for casual is our one whole gagger. We've got Aizat Dali, Adam Rosley, and Shavinesh Mohane. First, second, and third, and they're running 33rd, 34th, 35th overall.
Yep, so they are leading the way for the casual. So we have 4 different classes.
And this is the battle for casual. We are looking on screen the battle for casual. There you go.
It's very, very close. Like Faizal mentioned, they don't drive casually.
Yeah, they're not doing it casually at all. They're not a bunch of your typical Sunday drivers. Into turn 9. Very defensive there from, I think that's Aizat Dali. Oh, that is car number 344 and 248. Where are they? 344 and 248. Oh, they're casuals further down, yes. They are in the casual category.
Yep, so although we can't see all the battles on screen, but yeah.
The battles are going on everywhere.
There are battles going on from the front to the back here in the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro, and still leading the way on his 4th lap at the moment is Muhammad Shafiq.
This is that's Kifli Osman in that car number 803, chasing Fazil Alang in that white and black car number 829. So they are fighting for quite far back actually, 4th position. There you go, and just ahead of them he's a multiple champion, by the way, Tan Cha Wei in that red and white car ahead of Fadil Alang. He has won the Saga Cup Pro, if I'm not wrong, 3 years in a row.
Wow.
Until MSF awarded him the trophy to keep.
Wow.
So champion
so
there.
He definitely has something to prove here tonight.
Yep.
So it's nice to see we have some
more action on track.
Thing that's car number 38.
That's number 38 from casual. I think he is chasing car number 131. Overtaking, exiting turn 6.
So it's nice to see we not only have battles in the front for the pro, we also have battles for the
And
casuals in the back.
what, Link? I'm seeing them overtaking at places I don't really see overtaking.
Maybe something to learn from
Yeah,
them.
it's like they're making up spaces where it didn't exist. That's who are we looking at? This is car number 117 coming out down turn 5. 117 is in the orange.
In 27 at the moment, Chiang Chun Shang.
Ah,
Yep, so he's from the intermediate.
intermediate category.
Yeah.
This is these are the aerobags. Oh, aerobag versus sedan. Iswara aerobag versus Saga bumper besi. You know there's a hashtag Saga bumper besi. Really?
I'll have to go look it up.
Yeah. So coming down. So
651.
I'm just looking at the left
Still
times.
running there. I think that's Adam Rosley.
Adam Rossi, yes, that was the battle. Okay, RSS feed is coming up.
Okay, so we have 23 minutes left on the clock for the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro Heat 1.
Yeah, so is that half distance yet? No.
No, not yet. We started with 35 minutes.
Okay, looking at the Saga Cup RSS feed, we've got car 78 spun at turn 5 and it retired. Then 420 spun at turn 2. Also mechanical retired. 131 spun into the gravel at turn 7. On track, battling it out into turn 7. It's number 344.
I think that would be from the casual.
Casual. Yeah. Yep, casual. They
Yep,
have the green
so
icon.
ni-
That's again we capture
It's
Fazil Alang and
Faisal
Kifi
Alang,
Osman.
yeah.
Okay, Shafiq Shaiful just clocked a 251 his last lap, 701. But fastest race lap so far is still Sharizal Jamaluddin on a 251, 2 minutes 51, 008.
Yeah, I think he closed the gap as well. The gap between the top two now only 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it was bigger much earlier.
Yeah, it was 4 to 5 seconds.
Oh, look at that. Fazil Alang finding places to pass. Like I said, on the outside, heading into turn 9. And now into turn 9. Fazil covers on inside. Yeah, Kifli Osman follows closely behind, not letting him get away.
Yep, so still plenty of action happening on track.
All over the track.
I think the casual drivers keeping us entertained as well with their battles in the back.
Yes, so this is the orange group. This is intermediate. That's car number 642 is 99 and I can't see the number there. Running together. Yeah, there's a taxi. I see the taxi. Yeah, yellow car.
I wonder if he drives that way if I actually sit.
Would you pay if he drove you?
If I'm rushing somewhere, I would need a fast taxi.
He'd probably be climbing all over the curbs like
That
he's
would
doing
be
right now.
helpful.
It's car number 944, coming down turn 5 and 6 again. 944 is green, that means that's a casual. He's
Yeah.
chasing hard the 322, which is in the intermediate. Wow.
So a lot of battles happening in the back. I think there's a switch in position for the casual leaders as well. The current leader for the casual is Shavinesh Mohan. So he's moved up.
So Aizat Dali has dropped down to P3. He was the leader earlier.
Yeah, he was the leader earlier on. So yeah, Shavinesh has moved up. Adam Rosley still there in second. Muhammad Aizat Dali, as Faisal mentioned, has dropped to third.
Okay, car number 726 has stopped at turn 12. Hopefully he's not on track. So yeah, he's not on track. So we don't have any yellows. It's still ongoing for everybody else. 726. This is exiting out of turn 6 towards turn 7 and 8. Double right-hander.
Yeah, so as we can we see on the timing, the leaders are already on lap 6.
Yeah, lap 6 with 20 minutes to go. 19 minutes exactly. Still battling it out. I just caught a glimpse of that silver grey car and the brakes were all red. Yeah, oh no, it was a trick of the light. Look at the amount of cars coming out of turn 6, heading to turn 7. Side by side, breaking into the corner. Oh, that's car number 248. And 344 still battling it out.
Yep, going on the inside. So I think the orange Saga just lost 2 position in 2 corners.
Yep, that was Muhammad Fairuz in the 344, overtaken by Hafiz Matsad in the car 248. We had 2 cars did not start the race. Cars number 622 and 598. Sorry, 822 and 598. And we also have like 2 cars in the pits right now.
Yep, so this is the view of a turn 15.
Turn 15. It's nice and bright as we've been using since 2016. The Sepang circuit, they upgraded the lights, so we practically could run the whole circuit on bright lights.
But I don't know whether does it fit with cars, but I know when bikes...
the bikes can run.
No, but when they run a night race, what feedback I usually get from riders is that the trickiness is that the shadow of the light coming from the light actually bothers them. Like somehow like they feel like someone's following them, but it's not them. It's actually their shadow.
I know it because the bikes are generally a bit higher up than the cars. And I've driven in a car when it was pitch black before they upgrade the lights. Then they upgraded the lights. Here's an interesting bit. The circuit where you're driving on is lit. But the grass area, the anything else is just pitch black. So you only see where you're supposed to be driving. So you don't know what's going on.
So I think it's a little, you have to adjust yourself when it comes to night race because I know a lot of riders have had issues sometimes with the glare from the lights and also shadows at night.
Okay, looks like Shahrizal Jamaluddin did not manage to close the gap. The gap earlier I think Ling mentioned was a 2.5 second gap.
So it's opened up once again.
Yeah, back to 3.9 because Shafiq Shaiful last lap was a 253 and Shahrizal was a 255. So can't really close up. So race leaders is still Shafiq Shaiful and Shahrizal Jamaluddin and Tan Chawe 1, 2, 3 in pro.
Faizal Alang still hanging in there. 440 advance. Running in P8 is still Amir Farid from Dunia Auto Garage Racing Team. In P9, you have Muhammad Sharil, also, second place currently for the advance. So for the intermediate, it's Jasper Wong from Sing Motorsports and Mok Ki Hang. So they are the top 2 for the intermediate. For the casual, it's still Shavinesh from MKN Racing Team in the lead, followed by Aizat Dali in second.
Wow. So we are we've done 20 minutes of racing, 15 minutes to go, and this is only heat 1, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 1. So, whoa, look at that. A whole gaggle of them attacking turn 7 and 8.
I think I see another taxi.
Yeah, I wonder how much they charge. And the taxi very feisty, the taxi really pushing hard.
So he's definitely showing, he's trying to go on the inside.
In turn 9,
going to
taxi
turn
is taking
9.
the curb. Oh, he just clambered over the curb there. Over up the hill, all around action. I think, like I said, the camera director is like everywhere I focus, there's cars. 642 and car 22. This is at turn. This is the.
So there's Taman Kiat 642. He's dropped to P14.
Yeah,
so
casual.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
So
intermediate. Taman Kiat. And the blue.
We still have a lot of a lot of bunches.
They are bunched out everywhere.
Everywhere.
So this is actually round 3 for MSF 2022. We had round 1 back in March. Round 2 was 3 months ago, in May. And then we got another round coming up in October, I believe. So yeah, back on track. 14 minutes, 44 seconds to go. And Ling, how many laps have we done?
Shafiq just completed lap 7. So our race leader are now on lap 8. So that is the pace for the front guys.
Okay, car number 819 on our feed has retired at turn 14. Mechanical issue. 819, I believe, is from Estrada Pulsa. Estrada, yes, 819. Has retired. So, 14 minutes to go. Shafiq with 7 laps down. Hang on, look at the gap. What just happened? If we can find where the race leader is, now the gap is under 1 second.
I wonder if it's a back marker thing.
Maybe,
because we haven't been seeing them on screen. This is, I think, car number 918 ahead of the blue
Let's just look for
hatchback
car number
Saga.
31, see where he's at. If we can find car number 31, race leader.
That is car 5.
Yeah, he's exiting turn 5 and 6. If the camera can just stay there, yeah, I think that is the race leader we're looking at. Exiting turn 5 and 6 towards turn 7, 8. Yep, there we go. There's the race leader. And Sharizal's just behind him. Wow, what's just happened?
And is that a back marker in between?
No, it's not. It's not.
No?
It's actually Tan Chawei hounding Sharizal, who's just behind Shafiq Shaiful. So the top 3 guys suddenly are bunched up. Amazing.
So out of our sights, but all of a sudden we do have a 3-way battle for the race
For the lead, yes.
for the Saga Cup Pro class.
Yep. So Shafiq now entering turn 11 with Sharizal Jamaluddin just 0.9 of a second behind him, and Tan Chawei 0.2 of a second behind Sharizal.
Yep, so I think it's about time our cameras pay slight attention to our race leader.
Yeah, we can have the camera facing turn 14. We can capture the race leader.
Yeah.
Back straight, eh?
So Shafiq Shaiful, after more than 20 minutes of racing, is all of a sudden coming under pressure
Under pressure indeed.
from Sharizal and Tan Chawei.
Yeah, they're coming out to turn 15, the race leaders. Let's see if Shafiq is still in the lead.
So it's an interesting turn of events as we come down to 12 minutes left for Heat 1 of the Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro.
So anyway, Shafiq has just crossed the start-finish line. Let's see what happens now. There you go. Woo! Shafiq still in the lead. Tan Chawei just behind Sharizal Jamaluddin. The gap remains under 1 second between the top 3.
Yep.
They are heading to turn 1. Maybe we can see where they are at turn 4. We are now facing turn 4. They've got a whole bunch of back markers ahead of them.
Let's see if that will be advantageous to Shafiq, whether he'll be able to play to his hand. Shafiq still holding on to the lead, followed by Sharizal Jamaluddin and Tan Chawei.
And they are driving up towards turn 4. And they got a whole bunch of casual cars ahead of them.
So Faizal Alang is still in 4th.
This is the casual. They are behind the casuals. Coming out turn 4.
Yep, so that's our casual leader, Shavinesh, car number 918. So we are gonna try to catch our race leaders because they're all sagas. So
They're actually behind this bunch. If they stay at this camera angle, we can capture the race leaders. No, I think the camera just switched at the wrong moment. We should just stay at turn 7.
So
stay at turn 7, we can capture
maybe
the race
let's
leaders.
try to wait for them here at turn 9.
turn 9. They are coming up. Let's stay at turn 9.
So they should be coming up right behind some of these casual drivers.
They are behind. Yeah, here they come. These are your race leaders just in that bunch. Ooh boy. So we've got...
That will be a tricky tricky group to pass, I would say.
Shafiq Shaiful, Sharizal Jamaluddin, Tan Chawei, they're all bunched up together and they're all bunched up with the casuals.
Yep. So the casual drivers are getting involved in some of the action for the race leaders.
And it's not going to end because they got a whole more bunch of casuals in front of them. Remember, there's 45 cars, casual and intermediate.
Yep. So while the casuals are battling among themselves,
the race leaders are battling as well.
And they also have to make way for the race leaders coming through. And it's not just one of them, it's 3 of them.
3 of them at the same time, you're correct. Yeah, they're now on the back straight. And heading towards turn 15. It's still, if I'm looking correctly, and look at their lap times, Ling. Shafiq Shaiful, 2489. Sharizal Jamaluddin, 2488. And Tan Chawei, 2488.
Almost identical lap times coming from the top 3 at the moment.
Yep, there is Shafiq Shaiful defending from Sharizal Jamaluddin Tanchawi as well. Into turn 15, they just exit turn 15. Sharizal's a drag race between Sharizal and Tanchawi. There you can see here them. Yellow car, yellow and red at the start finish line. That is Sharizal Jamaluddin and Tanchawi. So that's allowed Shafiq Shaiful some breathing space, but Sharizal now is defending from Tanchawi.
Yep, so the gap between the race leader, Shafiq, and the two drivers chasing him has
I
opened
just
up.
caught a glimpse that Sharizal went defensive to turn 1. Yeah, let's wait at turn 4. Let's wait at turn 4 and see the action.
Yeah, we're coming down to the last 8 minutes here in
Yeah,
Heat
8
1,
minutes.
and
It's so exciting.
things are heating up finally.
All right, into turn 4. Here comes our race leaders with some casuals in between them. There's the two casuals ahead, and there's your race leader behind. There's
Yep,
Shafiq
they
Saiful in
are
that green
actually
car.
coming up to lap
Yeah.
the leader for casual.
Yeah, that green car, that green and white, car number 31, that's Shafiq Saiful. Just behind him.
Yeah. So the battle is still on
Yeah, that
between
bat-
our front.
Okay, this battle behind them is casuals versus pro versus advanced. So they're all battling everywhere. That's Kifli Osman we're looking at. He is battling it out with 117. I think he's lapping 117. Yep, that's
Yeah.
Kifli Osman.
So Kifli Osman
Okay,
currently
that's
running
the,
in 6.
Here we go. I come. There's your race leader. There's your race leader. That green and yellow car just behind this group. Or is it in front of car number 31? That's him. Yeah.
Yep, so this is the gap. This is how close they are visibly on track. It is still Shafiq Shaiful.
And he's allowed some
Holding
breathing
on to
room.
the lead.
Shafiq is coming down turn 12 into the back straight. And he's got a sizable gap of 1.4 seconds now. Thanks to all the batting within the back markers.
Yeah, and his previous lap time was half a second quicker than both Sharizal and Tan Chao Wei.
Yes.
So let's see if he continues to pick up his pace to try to pull away in the final minutes here in Heat 1.
Yeah, so Shafiq Saiful, race leader, got a 1.4 second gap. He is about to start lap 10 or complete lap 10.
Complete lap 10.
Yeah, there you go. Into the... Hang on, Sharizal's caught up back to Shafiq. Look at that. That is your 1, 2 and 3 overall in the race, exiting turn 15, first, second and third.
So here we go as they cross the line to complete lap 10. Let's take a look at the new gap.
It's down to 1.1 second.
So 1.5 seconds separating the top 3 here in the Saga Cup Pro. So for the advance, it is still Amir Farid from Muhammad Sharil.
Yeah, Amir Farid doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Dunia Auto Garage.
and in the intermediate, our current leader is Jasper Wong, followed by Mok Ki Hang and Sawa Fadli.
So Jasper Wong and Mok Ki Han, they've been leading from the start, actually, in intermediate, doing pretty well. But the battle for casual is still ongoing. On screen, we are looking at car number... Can't really see numbers. Oh, this is the casuals. 285 and just behind them is 166.
Yeah, so for the casual, it's still Shavinesh taking the lead, followed by Aizat Dali and Adam Rosli.
Okay, we've got the RSS feed. 125 mechanical black flag because he has no headlights.
Oh.
I mean, he has headlights. It's not switched on or not working. So
Yeah, I think that was what I was curious about, you know, if
so
you
don't
don't
have mechanical headlights, you get a mechanical black flag and they will get penalized.
Yeah. So I think in night racing it's also important to make sure all your equipments are working
You need
and
headlights.
functioning properly.
You need headlights, definitely.
So we're down to the last 4.5 minutes. So it started as a 35 minutes heat for the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro, and yeah, we're
Ooh, pretty close action there.
31 minutes of racing has passed. The leaders have completed 10 laps
4 minutes to go.
in total.
We have 4 minutes to go.
Yeah. And the race result is still yet to be determined, you know, with
I don't think we can determine it yet.
yeah, with the
Yeah.
very close distance between the top 3 runners.
So just to recap, in your Pro Class, top 3 is Shafiq Shaiful of Malka Racing Team, Masai Motor Trading Sharizal Jamaluddin in P2, being hounded by Seng Motorsports Tan Cha Wei.
Yep. And for the advance, you have from Junior Auto Garage Racing Team, Amir Farid in the lead, followed by Sham Auto Work, Muhammad Sharil, and in third is Lim Kwong Yu from One Auto Motorsports. And in the intermediate class, I think it's
Jasper.
Jasper, Mok Ki Hang, and also Sawal Fadli.
Fadli, yeah.
2 drivers from Sing Motorsports in the lead for the intermediate.
Okay, I just saw something interesting. Muhammad Aizat Dali, car number 828, who was a bit in the mid-pack. I mean,
Yeah, he was in second.
second. Now he's shot up to P1 and he's got a 4-car gap between Shavinesh in P2 for casual.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So a change in lead there for the casuals.
Looking at car number 299, 906 and 993 coming out turn 6 into turn 7 and 8. Also car number... something happened
Yep.
to the screen
Our
there.
race leaders just crossed the line to
Yeah, that's car number 772.
complete 11 laps.
Oh,
Only a second separating the top 3 at the moment, so it
Yeah.
is getting close.
Yeah, race leader is somewhere on screen here. He is at turn 5 and 6. I can't tell you exactly which car, but that yellow car for sure is Sharizal Jamaluddin in the Masai Motor Trading and defending from the attacking Tan Cha Wei.
Yeah, and looking at the lap times compared to how much we have left on the clock, I think this would be the final lap.
We should have the final lap coming out soon. There's Sharizal Jamaluddin making a way past the back marker. Tan Cha Wei all over his back. Oh, a bit of sideways there for Tan Cha Wei into turn 7 and 8.
I think
That's allowed some breathing room.
I think his team probably informed him, he's running out of time.
Hello, hurry up.
Yep. If he wants to make a move, it is now or
yeah.
never in heat 1.
In heat 1 into turn 9. Up the hill they go.
Because I think Tan Cha Wei, he's been shadowing Sharizal for almost the second half.
If I recall,
of the
earlier in the race, Tan Cha Wei was defending from Fazia Alang and Sharizal got away. But now he's caught up to Sharizal and Sharizal being defensive. Okay, 1 minute 30 seconds to go. So this is heat 1, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. Our race leader is coming out turn 14. Is the battle mid-pack. That is the battle for blue would be advanced. You are looking at cars in advanced category.
And we're coming down to the final minute here in heat 1. We're going to see if they make it across the line before that, or this would be the final lap. For the advance, I think there's a change in position. Shahril bin Asman from some Autoworks has taken over the lead from Amir Farid.
Yeah, Amir Farid has dropped massively. He's now 4 seconds behind when he was actually leading quite a fair bit.
Yep, so losing out probably in the final minutes with 20 seconds left.
22 seconds, under 20 seconds left, but the race leader has crossed the start finish line, so he will be completing this lap. There's Nasharuddin Aziz defending from car 652, car number 712. That's Muhammad Effendi in car 652. So Nasharuddin in pro class, Rock Racing, ahead of the ATR Autoworks intermediate class.
And looking at the gap on the final lap here, Faisal, I see that Shafiq already opened up a 2-second gap from Sharizal.
Yes.
So
he's on lap 12.
So he's trying to secure the victory here in heat 1. Tan Cha Wei still on the tail of Sharizal, the battle for second and third.
I see the clock has run out, but it says 2 laps to go. It's a bit confusing here. But never mind, on track, our racer is still Shafiq Saiful Oh, the camera turning, looking for maybe racing. Oh, someone locked up his brakes big time there into turn 9.
Yeah, we're also gonna try to keep an eye on the checkered flag.
Yeah.
If it does come out on this lap.
Well, Shafiq Shaiful now is exiting turn 7 and 8. So heading towards turn 9 is your race leader.
So for the intermediate, looks like it is still Jasper Wong in the lead, followed by Mok Ki Hang and Sawal Fadli.
Okay, that's your race leaders just past turn 9, up the hill.
And for the casual, Shavinesh has regained the lead, I think. In second, you have Aizat Dali. In third, Adam Rosley.
Okay, taxi is leading the backup cars. They are heading towards turn 9. Yes, if I'm not wrong, that was a taxi.
I would never underestimate taxis anymore.
No, next time you see a taxi on the road, you check inside, say, this guy got roll cage in the back seats, or maybe a noisy exhaust.
I start Googling his name in MSF just to check.
Okay, I'm looking at the timing screen. Race leader is on the back straight. He is, what lap is he on, Ling?
He is on lap, they are on lap 13.
13, okay. So race leader at turn 15. There you go, that's Charizard Jamrin fighting out for P2. Look at his brakes. Him and Tan Chao Wei all red. And just in front of him is race leader. So again, Shafiq has slowed down. Checkered flag has not come out. Is the checkered flag coming out? No, it is the last lap.
No.
Last lap board has been shown. It is the last lap.
Yup,
And
so looks like we have one more lap of racing here. So one last opportunity, I think, for Sharizal and Tan Chao Wei.
they're all together. Top 3 guys are all together. You can just see on the screen.
Hopefully, no one got confused with the time
Yeah,
and the laps.
So it is the final lap. Shafiq Shaiful defending from Sharizal and Tan Chao Wei. Both are below 1 second behind him.
Yep, so we got a battle on our hands for the Saga Cup Pro. So it's going all the way to the end in Heat 1.
Well, coming up to turn 4 now, the race leaders.
We can see that Shafiq has tried to pick up his pace in Sector 1.
They are coming up to turn 4. So Sector 1, Shafiq is fast as purple. He's really flying, trying to get away. This is turn 6 actually. But just behind them should be our race leaders. This is not the race leaders. The race leaders are behind them. These guys are actually... Oh, I think that's Adi Rahimi in that Pro Class car, and he's been caught up with the back markers. Our race leaders are behind this bunch on track. Race leader now coming out turn 7 and 8. Let's just stay at turn 9 and wait for the race leader.
Yep, so as mentioned, we are on to the last lap. This is the final lap of Heat 1 for the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro.
Yep, and they've gone up turn 9. Race leader has gone up turn 9. It is still Shafiq defending from Sharizal and Tan Chao Wei.
Yep, I think we have to give credit, to Shafiq. He has managed to hang on to the lead all throughout the past half an hour or so.
Correct. Okay, now he is coming down the back straight. Not yet, not yet. These are all the back markers. We're looking at turn 14 actually on track. Turn 14.
Yep, so this is the back straight.
Yep. The camera could just stay there. Shafiq's about to enter turn 14. Yep, there you go. Shafiq, Sharizal still being hounded by Tan Chao Wei. Back marker has moved out of the way. Shafiq has passed the back marker. There's the car on the left of your screen. That's Shafiq Rosli. Shafiq Shaiful, sorry. And Tan Chao Wei, with one headlight, is having a drag race with Sharizal into turn 15. So who's going to take it? Tan Chao Wei on the inside into turn 15. No, he's going to dive on the outside. Outside. Sharizal defending with the back marker in between. Sharizal very defensive there. Tan Chao Wei, look at their brakes, Ling. All
Look
red.
at the way they turn.
And they're about to check the checkered flag. It is still Shafiq Shaiful takes the checkered flag and wins with Tan Chao Wei third behind Sharizal Jamaluddin.
Yep, so last attempt that did not work to his favor for Tan Chao Wei. He has to settle for third. Our race winner is Muhammad Shafiq.
Siu Woping from nowhere has overtaken Fazil Alang. Fazil Alang finished ahead of Kifli Osman. Or has he? We're still waiting for Kifli Osman.
Yeah, I think with the back markers, we probably have to wait a while to
have we lost Kiflios?
make
Yes,
sure.
here we goes. And Aizat Dali. Oh, there's a different Aizat. That's the pro class Aizat. Now, what happens in the advanced link?
So in the advance, we're going to wait for them to take the checker flag. It should be Muhammad Shahril, who's going to take 8th place overall and the win for the advanced class.
Still waiting for them.
Yep, but we have 7 pro riders, pro drivers that have already taken the checkered flag. Our race winner.
How far were they ahead?
Our race winner, of course, Muhammad Shafiq Shaiful. He managed to lead.
I can tell you, Shavinder Mohan Nai has taken the win for casual.
Oh, so he's crossed
won
the
that down.
line.
Yeah, and Aizat Dali dropped to P2 for. Now we wait for the advanced and intermediate winners, because we've confirmed the pro winners and also the casual winners who were left actually.
Yeah, so Muhammad Shahril finally takes the checkered flag, 8 overall, but first for the advanced class.
Category.
Coming across the line should be Amir Farid.
Congratulations, Amir Farid.
In
P2.
second. And let's see, Lim Kwong Yu and Chia Cho Chun both taking the checkered flag for 3rd and 4th for the advanced class. So for the intermediate, they are about to cross as well. I think a change is Sawa Fadli.
Takes the win from Jasper, who was leading 40 minutes or something?
Yeah, and Mok Ki Hang as well. So Mok Ki Hang was in second behind Jasper, and he's dropped to 3rd.
Out of nowhere just jumped both the Seng Motorsport cars.
Yep, so great last minute move there from Sawal to take victory for the intermediate. Tamman Kiet also, I think he started very well in the intermediate class, so he will take the checkered flag in 6th. So I would say that is a very fruitful Heat 1 for the Saga Cup.
Yeah, so it's done for our Heat 1. They will all complete this behind the safety car. The safety car will lead them to the pit entry next to the pit entry, and then we will be giving them their start positions for the second heat.
So how do you rearrange that? I mean, when they go back
because this is basically your finishing position. You can see position 1 to the 60, right? 65. So they will place a sticker on the windscreen as they roll in, and they will also refer to this timing screen that where they finished, and they will restart the race as you.
So they get to go back in the pit and come back and do it
so
all over
once
again.
the last car has come into the pit and got its position sticker for the second heat start, the 10-minute countdown begins. So that 10-minute countdown is when the teams can, if they are having 2 drivers. I think Salim Rafiq and Kifli Osman share cars, so they will switch. So they will switch drivers. And at the end of 10 minutes, the air horn will sound, and they will re-grid the cars, and we will have Heat 2.
Yep, so more racing coming up. If you think we are done, we are not.
So if you want to go for a toilet break, now's the time. You got 10 minutes to do it.
Yep, if you're feeling sleepy, get some coffee. But yeah, we're going to take a short break as we come back for the final action of the day here, live from Sepang
Heat
International
2.
Circuit.
Of the MSF Proton Merdeka race. See you in a moment.
EXN presents. We're established in 2015, headquartered in Malaysia with U.S. technology. We have been expanding to over 10 global markets and will expand for more. We keep on learning, emphasizing on self-improvement, and yet never stop to innovate and evolve. EXN presents. We're established in 2015, headquartered in Malaysia with US technology. We have been expanding to over 10 global markets and will expand for more. We keep on learning, emphasizing on self-improvement, and yet never stop to innovate and evolve. EXN presents. We're established in 2015, headquartered in Malaysia with US technology. We have been expanding to over 10 global markets and will expand for more. We keep on learning, emphasizing on self-improvement, and yet never stop to innovate and evolve. EXN presents. We're established in 2015, headquartered in Malaysia with US technology. We have been expanding to over 10 global markets and will expand for more. We keep on learning, emphasizing on self-improvement, and yet never stop to innovate and evolve. EXN presents. We're established in 2015, headquartered in Malaysia with US technology. We have been expanding to over 10 global markets and will expand for more. We keep on learning, emphasizing on self-improvement, and yet never stop to innovate and evolve.
Alright, so we are back here for the Proton Merdeka Race Carnival 2022. We are coming down to the end of our amazing weekend here at Sepang International Circuit. If you were with us here, if you actually joined us here, or you've been following us live on Facebook, we have one more heat coming up for the Saga Cup. So my name is Hui Ling, and alongside me is Faiza Ashri.
Yeah, so we have another, as Ling was mentioning, a Merdeka double enduro. So there's two heats. Heat 1 just ended 15 minutes ago. It was a 35-minute lap race. We had Shafiq Shaiful and Shahizal Jamuddin and Tan Chao Wei. They were like crossing the start-finish line within a second, right?
Yeah, I think they probably wish they have more time in Heat 1.
Yeah, so now we're going to restart according to their finishing position in Heat 1. They will restart the race. And so first two, I think we had, let me double check. We had 65 starters in Heat 1. This time around, we should have at least 60 because I know 3 or 4 cars went out earlier. They had some mechanical issues. We had spin-off or a crash, right?
Yep.
So they will restart the race. We still have our 4 categories. You can see on screen now. They are lined up on the grid.
Yep, and I think now this time around in the top 20, I would say we have a mix of pro, advanced, and intermediate.
Yeah, I was getting some other feed, like some of the pros. Why we had like 10 pros and 10 advanced running together at the start of the race. There was a combined grid, remember?
Yeah, and now it's sort of mixed up.
So now it's mixed up
with
and
the intermediates.
Yeah, because we've had pros who had a crash and they dropped down. They had to come in for repairs. Also, our casual category together with the with the intermediate, we're totaling up 45 cars. So we had 20 cars starting in the Group 1 earlier on the track, and then behind them was the second start for the second group of 45 cars, and majority are in what we call a casual group.
Yeah, and if you follow us for Heat 1, you will know that there is plenty of overtaking, passing, action, sliding, all throughout the 35 minutes.
35
race.
minutes. I think Shafiq managed to do 13 laps, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 13 laps in the dry because it was pouring at just after when the bike races ended at 2 p.m. From 3 o'clock, the heavens opened up. Sepang Circuit was torrential downpour. We had to red flag the first heat of the car race.
Yeah, for the MSF race.
MSF production race. And then we continued. And then gradually it got drier. So now the Sagas are on a relatively dry track. And they've been flying actually and very entertaining. There was, I think like we were saying, the cameraman could just stay in one position and he got captured any action because there were so many cars on track.
It was full on Saga on Saga action here. And this is actually our highlight race for the weekend. We started the day this afternoon with MSF Superbikes. So we had Superbikes on track action, and then we had the MSF production cars. And we are wrapping up a very special race weekend here for the Merdeka Race Carnival with the iconic MSF Saga Cup.
Yeah, so talking about Superbikes just now in the, I think it was Super Rookie. And we had like 35 bikes on track.
Yeah, it was a full grid.
It was massive. That one as well, it's like the Saga Cup of 2 wheels, right? The Super Rookies, they were overtaking, and in fact the race leaders were like changing positions every other lap, every other corner.
Yeah, so they gave us plenty to talk about all day. We've been here all day.
Yeah, and I was just outside with the race director for MSF Superbike, and he said the riders were happy. It was a bit longer than the usual races. They've gone home, but we're still here. The four-wheel cars are racing later, so we started at 2 p.m. for the cars. Three groups are racing, so this is the final one, as Ling was saying, the iconic Saga Cups.
Yep. So I think they've gone out on track for
I think there's a 3-minute board has just gone up. So that was 2 minutes ago. So in about a minute, we should have the pit lane walkabout.
We've got a fortunate signal from our director.
Somebody just showed us the shower.
If you guys know what this means.
Yeah, it means rain. I thought it was walking. Really, it's raining again. So I spoke too soon.
So
maybe we can show what happened on camera.
Yeah, we had a dry race in Heat 1, but keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, it's not
For
as heavy as
Heat 2.
what happened in the daytime, but apparently it is raining, so could be we are in for a fun night.
So are the rest of the 60 drivers.
60 odd cars, yeah, on track.
I hopefully we won't see too many Saga sliding around.
I think they will be because unlike there you go. Okay, it looks dry in the pit lane though.
But they're still not
And
out
this,
yet.
this 944 car is still parked here. It's not lined up for whatever reason. All right. Okay, I can see lights coming on from that car number 944.
I
Johor
think
Bull.
hopefully, I think if it's starting to drizzle, they'll probably be able to see it on their windscreen. Hopefully, want to get out there
Yeah,
quickly.
Yeah, I mean they want to get it over with because again it is 9:30. We have a 35-minute race upcoming, and then the other categories have done, and they want to get their trophies also.
Probably, be ready, packed to go home. They just need the trophies.
Okay, so I've got a signal that the safety car pace car has left the pit lane. So we should get action on track soon. Let's see.
So to start off on the grid, the top 7 will be pro
Class, yes.
class, and then followed by 4 advanced drivers, and then we have a mix of intermediate, pro, and advanced
Yes.
down the grid.
So hopefully, in race the heat 1 we had 65 starters. Then we had some incidents here and there. So I hope we still have a majority of them still on track for.
And
the
Faisal,
main
you
start.
mentioned for this double header enduro, it is a combined race result from heat 1 and
Yeah,
heat 2.
so they take the combined times, heat 1 and heat 2, then they will total it up to see actual race winners. Yeah. So it's like they took a break mid-race, then you re-continue. That's what happened.
But let's see if it does, since we've had the signal where it's starting to rain a little. So look, if they do slow down here in heat 2, so
It will still be 35 minutes.
alright.
Yeah, it's still based on time. It's not based on laps. So 35 minutes, there will be a cut-off. The checkered flag will come out at the end of 35 minutes, regardless.
So it'll be total of how many laps you completed?
Yeah, so of course, it's not that everybody will cross the start-finish line exactly at 35 minutes. So when the race leader crosses at 35 minutes, that's when the final lap will start, or so on. And of course, usually there'll be a gap because some people are lapping faster and slower. Okay, I've got the signal that they are now at turn 7 and 8, about to reach turn 7 and 8, behind the safety car. I hope the race direction. Yep, there you go.
Yep, there you go.
It's at
The
5
car
and
in
6
the
actually.
front, with the blinking lights, that is the safety car leading the way. And I think similar to Heat 1 Faisal, there'll be 2 separate starts.
I don't think so this time around.
No?
But let me just check. It is okay. I just got a feed at car number 596. Can't start, so it will have be retired. Let's see. Are we still going for the
596. So that's Jasper Wong.
Oh dear, he
So,
was
yeah.
P2 in intermediate, right?
Yeah. He was set to start second in the intermediate
dear.
behind Sawa Fadli. So unfortunate news.
Okay, I'm looking at the timing screen. It shows 43 cars have just passed the what we call the sector time. There you go. That's a safety car, the lovely Proton X50, 2x2. Shahrizal Jamaluddin alongside Shafiq Shaiful, our race winner from Heat 1. So it is combined this time round, Ling. There is no more a group 2 group, so they are combined. And it's massive. Like I said,
It's long.
the counter just showed to me there was 41 cars that crossed the sector time. So we have 40 cars starting the Heat 2.
Okay, so probably easier for us to keep track as well if they're all in one group.
Yeah.
Probably not so easy for our front leaders to lap the casual drivers.
Yeah, it'd be quite hectic because they've got the casuals between them because as they finish the start finish line just now. Oh, that's a cameraman just running across the camera. Okay, we are facing turn 9. You can see a whole bunch of them and it still looks relatively dry at the moment. So we should have more action soon. All right, Shafiq Shaiful, Shahrizal Jamaluddin, and you were saying just now Jasper, who was P2 in intermediate, has not made the start.
Yep, so he is the driver 596 that you mentioned.
Yeah,
earlier
so
on.
we now have Salwal Fadli versus Mok Ki Hang, Sun Jun Wei, and Al Amin Nazir for the intermediate category. That will be a battle on its own. Then we have, just now we mentioned the advanced category, Sharil Asman, Amir Farid Abdul Ghani, Lim Kwang Yu, and Chia Chao Chun running together on track. So that's your advanced category. Okay, I have noted that the cars are now coming down turn 14. They should be on the back straight. Race leader, yeah, there you go. You can see them in the background there, up on the screen. That is your safety car with the lights flashing. 2x2 at turn 14, as we know. Once the safety car peels off into the pit entry, it will be down to Shafiq Shaiful and Shahrizal Jamaluddin in car number 31 and 369, leading the pack onto the start finish line.
Yep, so that's when we'll start the count. 35 minutes countdown for Heat 2.
Okay. This is like, drums roll, please. Action about to begin. Safety car into the pit. Safety car lights are off. We will have the race start.
So it looks like all the cars also have their headlights on.
I think they want their headlights on. Okay, camera focusing on the lead car, spanning out. Exiting turn 15, that's your two race leaders. So, waiting.
Keep
Red
an eye
lights.
on the 5 red lights on the top of the bridge.
2x2. Whole bunch of cars zooming in there. Here you go, 940. And
there you go, lights off, and we go racing here in Heat 2
yeah.
for the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka Enduro.
Oh, there you go. That's 40 cars about to take the start, and they have taken the start. Let's see how many cars have crossed the start finish line to begin race Heat 2. So 21:40, that's 9:40, 35-minute race. So we should be finishing in
10:15.
10:15, yes, 10:15. Wow, that's a long day we've been here.
Yep, definitely.
All right, confirmation. We have 55 cars taking the start. Lovely.
So far, weather conditions still holding up.
55 cars taking the start. This is a camera now facing turn 5. We wait for the race leader to reach turn 5.
So earlier on in Heat 1, our race
There you go,
winner
third
was Shahrizal. Our race leader was Shafiq.
No, Shahrizal's not in the lead. Look at that.
Shaiful.
Shahrizal is leading. Shafiq Shaiful coming down turn 5 and 6 with Kifli Osman in P3. Tan Chang Wei dropped down to P4.
Yep, so already a couple changes in positions in the front.
Shahrizal Jamaluddin leading the way at the moment. That's Kifli Osman defending into turn 7 and 8 with Tan Chang Wei in P4. P5. Who's in P5? Is that Fazil Alang? Can't really see. I think so. Screen shows it is Fazil Alang in P5.
So a couple of them going side by side
Side
there.
by side. They're going like 3 or 2 or it's like shoulder to shoulder into turn 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So hey, I caught a glimpse of a taxi. Up the hill they go. Race leader has reached turn.
There we go. This is another hot overtaking spot.
Yeah, overtaking
here.
hot
See
spot
everyone
indeed.
trying to squeeze on the inside.
I wouldn't want
Turn
to.
now.
I want to be in the middle there. It's quite scary. There you go. Safely up turn 9. No contact. Very well done by all the guys so far. This is your gaggle of casual cars, by the way. There you go. Up the hill they go. And all of them have made it safely. Oh, 2 more cars coming up. Turn 9. Race leader now is on the back straight. There you go, race leader. Is it still Shahrizal? Yes, it is, with a very brightly lit
Yep.
Shafiq Shaiful behind him. I think his high beam is on.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Look
wait.
at that. His light's so bright.
We're gonna wait for the front group to cross the start-finish straight to confirm positions because of our live timing shows one of the casual cars, Sagas, are actually running in P6.
And I caught that mint green or blue of Kifli Osman's car. He's already up to P3 alongside
so
Tan Chang Wei.
P6, that would be the taxi.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, so let's see if we cross the finish line if the live timing is correct. Oh no,
No,
there
it wasn't.
is some
Aizat Dali,
changes.
Fazil Alang.
Oh, we do have an advance that's
Yeah.
all the way up there in 7. So
Kadri
Kadri Lasno.
What a hectic race start.
And yeah, it is one casual up to P8.
Yes.
from Bulu
Bulu
Motorsports.
yeah. What a gaggle of cars. Remember,
So-
they were, some of them were lapped earlier, so they were among the leaders. So that's how the race is restarted.
Yeah, so they've got the jump there on some of the intermediate and pro drivers. But our race leader, our new race leader here in Heat 2, Sharizal Jamaluddin,
And-
followed by Shafiq Saiful.
And I'm just looking at their lap time. It's 2:51.951 for Sharizal and 2:51.919 for Shafiq Saiful. How close can you get? There you go. Hey, looks like Shafiq Saiful has overtaken Sharizal Jamaluddin. Yes, Sharizal Jamaluddin has dropped down to P2 behind Shafiq Saiful.
So once again, it's a battle between these top two guys. Faisal Alang, I think, dropped all the way down to P10.
Oh dear, he was up there with Kifli Osman
Yeah.
earlier.
So he's dropped to P10, running in 7th place for the pros.
So that's the pro leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's the mint green car of Kifli Osman in P3. Kifli Osman or Salim Rafiq, I'm not too sure who's driving. Yeah, into turn 9, Shafiq Saiful, Sharizal Jamaluddin, Salim Rafiq, Kifli Osman, Tan Chow Wei, Seo Wo Ping. Who's that?
Seo
Aizat
Ping
Dali, yeah?
and Aizat
Pro.
Dali.
So Kadri Lasno is advanced and he's up there with the leaders.
Yeah, and in second is Muhammad Atak. So a few names that we did not mention in
Earlier,
in Heat 1. So they are appearing now in Heat 2. And for the casual, you have Sid Kapu for Bulu Motorsports. He's leading the way for the casual and running overall in P8.
Yeah, I think Faizal Alang has an issue because his last lap was a 3:03 when in the first race he was much faster than that. Anyway, on the back straight, race leader still bunched up. Look at that. There you go. It's I see a 5-car battle for the lead.
I think it's easy with his bright headlights. It's quite
Yeah.
easy to spot.
And
Shafiq
looks like Sharizal's
Saiful.
going to dive in on turn 15. Oh, he pulls out. But Kifli Osman and Tan Chow Wei is still battling out for P3.
Tan Chow Wei is still running with that one headlight.
Yeah, one-eye jack. I
Yes,
think he's probably broken his one headlight, but it's still
Yeah,
on.
so he's going side by side there with
Kifli Osman. Yeah. There you go. Shafiq in the lead. Sharizal, Tan Chow Wei, P3, Kifli Osman. Si Wo Ping, Aizat Dali. Information. You were saying it's a Kadri Lasno.
Yeah, so he's leading the way for the advance. And for the intermediate, it's also a new name that we're mentioning from Meru Speed, Muhammad Jazz.
Jazz.
So he's leading the way for the intermediate here in Heat 2.
And for casual, it is Sid Kapo, right? And also advanced is still Kadri Lasna. So that's our leaders for Heat 2. Remember, this is not total result. This is Heat 2.
So Heat 2.
Yeah, they will be combining with Heat 1.
Yeah, but interesting to see
Ooh.
new names that's being mentioned here, battling in the front.
Yeah, that bright light that is Shafiq Saiful now defending from Sharizal Jamaluddin. Into turn 5 and 6. Looks like the rain stayed away. Very grippy now, and their lap times. Oh, Shafiq just clocked a 2:49 on the last lap. The first sub 2:50 lap. Remember, these guys in the dry, they can clock as fast as 2:46.
Yep.
So Shafiq Saiful at 2:49. Sharizal not far behind at
And we see,
2:50.2.
yeah, Sharizal just hounding the back of
He's literally
Shafiq
shadowing
now.
Shafiq, yeah?
He wants to make a move, you
Yeah.
can tell.
Is he going to attack into turn 9? Oh no, Shafiq defending into turn 9. Sharizal alongside him. But watch out, Kifli Osman is just
And
behind
Tan
Sharizal.
Chow Wei as well. So it's still pretty bunched up in
And
the
they've
front.
left the other group behind quite far.
Almost 8 seconds. and
There you go,
ahead.
yeah. 8 seconds to the, who is that? Siu Wo Ping. No? Am I wrong? No.
8 seconds to Muhammad
Aizat
Aizat
Dali,
Dali in 6. So
Okay.
the top 5 has pulled away.
Siu Wo Ping, who is currently running 5th, just clocked at 2:49.046, even faster than race leader.
So
Fantastic.
he's excited to join the battle.
Yeah, and
for the race
it is a battle
weekend
indeed.
Heat
Look at that.
2.
Whoa, I see Shafiq. And now they both have their headlights on
Yeah,
high
I
beam.
feel like they all turn their headlights off.
It's like flashy, flashy, flashy. So I think that's Kifli Osman taking the lead. Is he? No.
He's still in third.
Oh, diving there. Kifli Osman defending. Oh, it's Shafiq Saiful with the bright headlights.
So here we go, all coming out of turn 15.
I see 6 cars running together, nose to tail, but Shafiq Saiful slightly ahead.
So they are about to come across
A
to
two-foot.
complete their third lap.
Oh, it's Kifli Osman Salim in P2. Sharizal dropped down to P3. Tan Chawi now down to P4. So 5 leaders running together. They are covered by 2 seconds, first to fifth.
Yep, and we're only 9 minutes down.
9 minutes out.
26 minutes of racing left here in Heat 2.
I thought we were already talking for like 10 minutes or even 15 minutes.
Almost 10 minutes. But for the advance, it is still Kadri Lasno running in 7 overall, leading the way for RQ Auto.
Yeah, 420 into the pits. 420 into the pits. Probably some mechanical issues. Yeah, turn 4 is still shy. Oh, Kifli Osman now defending from Tan Chow Wei, exiting P. Turn 4.
He has 3 drivers behind Tan Chow Wei.
So Sharizal has dropped down, yeah? Sharizal has dropped down. And that's allowed Shafiq Saiful to pull away because now Kifli is being hounded by Tan Chow Wei. There you go. Slight gap there to Shafiq. 1.7 seconds as we see right now.
And behind the 3 of them, you can see Xia Weiping.
Yeah, Xia Weiping who earlier clocked at 2:49.4. Wow.
So he's still there, trailing the leaders. And for the intermediate, I think there's a change in position. Sawa Fadli, he's currently running in P15. He's taken the lead for the intermediate. Muhammad Jazz from Meru Speed has dropped to second.
Okay. So I thought I saw a position change, but it's still Kifli, or is it Salim who is in P2 defending from Sharizal? Leaders right now.
So leaders, we can see their lap times. They're all in the 2:49 and 2:50s.
Coming down turn 12.
So they're almost a
13.
whole 3 to 4 second quicker.
Yeah, I can see their best laps are 2:49.2 for 5 guys, except for Sharizal, whose best lap is only at 2:50.2. So the 4 guys around him are doing 49s.
So here we go. These are the leaders in the back straight.
We know that bright light is Shafiq Saiful in the lead, but behind him, Sharizal trying to find his way past.
And Tan Chow Wei is in the front.
In the front
in
for the
second.
moment.
Yeah,
For the moment, but Kifli is diving on the inside. And Sharizal is just behind them, taking a different line, and he now sweeps on the inside. Whoa, that's how close they are.
Tan Chow Wei about to go side by side there.
Drag race with Kifli Osman across the start-finish line. It is still Kifli or Salim on P2 with Tan Chow Wei in P3 and Sharizal just behind them. Wow, 248.182 by Tan Chow Wei.
Yeah,
2486 by Kifli, 2488 by Shafiq Saiful. Wow, they are flying.
Yeah, the 5 of them are way ahead. 17 seconds ahead of the rest of
And we've only had 10 minutes of racing.
Yeah.
17 seconds of the rest. What a frantic on-track action there from our race leaders. They are coming up to turn 4. Camera is already standby waiting for the race leader at turn 4. Amazing, amazing.
So
there you go behind you, exiting turn 4. Race leader with that bright light, Shafiq Saiful, and behind him the battling quartet of Salim Rafiq, Kifli Osman, Tan Chow Wei, Sharizal Jamaluddin, and Siu Woping.
Yep, we have a heated battle here for the last 2 positions in the front.
Anyway, I mean, MSF we award top 5 podium. So these 5, if they finish, they will be on the podium. I mean, I think, yeah, because it is an aggregate result combined.
So I think they're coming up to some back markers there. So things are about to get interesting.
Spicy. Yeah, at turn 9, 3 abreast into turn 9. Look at that. How brave can you be?
Together with the back
With the back markers into turn 9. What's going on here? Can they get past cleanly? Whew. Take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. Those guys just overtook back markers 3 abreast.
I wonder if they planned that because it looks like a
looks
formation.
Yeah, it was like a formation, but I wouldn't want to be the back marker with these 3 guys flying by.
You see
into
their
the-
headlights just in your mirror.
And should I brake now or later or what? Are they gonna hit me?
Park by the side.
Yeah,
Just
maybe
let
I
it
should
go.
just go on the grass.
Let them go. But yeah, they completed 4 laps so far. Our leaders, it is still Shafiq Saiful. So he was our winner in Heat 1. He's still leading
He's on the
way.
back straight right now, Shafiq Saiful.
This time around, it is a close 5 Saga.
Look at that. Sharizal jumping all over the back of Kifli Osman, pulls out from the draft. Let's see, it's a battle of who breaks first into turn 15.
So they're getting into formation.
Oh boy,
again here.
look at Kifli's car wiggling there into turn 15. Sharizal now. He goes over and under, they call
I
it.
think Tan Chao Wei trying to
Tan
see
Chao
if
is
he
very
can
close.
he can take advantage of
Oh
that. I
boy.
think they're about to once again
Let's see
go
what.
side by side on the straights.
And you know what's amazing? With all that dicing they're doing, they're still clocking in the low 248s. Fantastic.
Yeah, so I would say Shafiq Saiful in the lead there, setting the pace
Yeah,
for the top group.
He's got a bit of a buffer as well at the moment, yeah, 1.5 seconds, but he can't really relax because they're all over his back.
Within a few turns, they might just be right behind him. We have 20 minutes left of racing here in Heat 2. And for the advanced class, we're just going to quick update. For the advanced class, it is still Kadri Lasno from RQ Auto leading the way. In second is Lim Kwang Yu from One Auto Motorsports. In third, Muhammad Atak from EXNJR.
That's advanced, right?
Yeah, for the advanced. For the casual, you still have
It seems
a
like Amir Farid, if I recall, he was in P2 for advanced. He's now down in P5.
Yeah, so different strategy.
Back to
maybe.
the on-screen action is now Kifli defending from Sharizal with Tan Chao Wei, and you know who's got the grandstand view? Seo Wo Ping. He hasn't overtaken any of them. But
Yeah, he's there. He has the pace, so he's keeping up with them in terms of pace. He's not falling behind, but
he's
let's
staying out of
see.
trouble.
He's probably aware, he has 19 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly 90 minutes to go. So we're looking at maybe another 6 laps with
He
the
probably-
current pace.
You probably have in mind, let the front guys do all the hard work. I'll just hang out a bit.
Yeah, chill. So they're now climbing up turn 9, heading to turn 11. It's still Shafiq Saiful. And behind them, it's not really stabilized, right? I do see a single Sitka Po who is running first for Bulu
the
Motorsport in the
casual.
But he's quite far ahead of Azharin and Shavinesh.
Yeah, so Shavinesh, I think, was the top guy in Heat 1 for the casuals. So he's currently running in third. For the intermediate, it is Sawa.
Oh, they're on the back
Fadli.
straight now. Race leaders are on the back straight. Ooh. Looks a bit closer compared to earlier.
I'm pretty sure they're going to fan out once
Fan
again.
out into turn.
Into
And
turn
yeah,
15.
it is 3 abreast now. Was it? No, it's 2 by 2. Wow. Kifli really on the inside. It's a battle of who breaks the latest. It's now Sharizal on ahead. He's going to even make it braking. Turns in. Oh!
He closes the door
But not quite because
on
Kifli's on the
Kifli
inside.
Othman.
Kifli's alongside him. Wow. Amazing. Now it's a drag race between those two cars on the front straight. Shafiq Saiful takes the front. Sharizal ahead of Kifli this time round. Tan Chao Wei drops down to P4.
And their pace, all lapping the 4 of them lapping the 249. So Shafiq Saiful still the quickest.
Last lap, Shafiq did a 248.4.
Yeah, so he's still the quickest driver out there.
Yep, and he's got a 2.3 second gap, but it's still close. We've seen what happened in the earlier race. Shafiq had a 1.9 second lead and suddenly it became down to nothing.
Yeah, so I wonder, how he's maintaining his pace, because this is Enduro race. So we have 17 minutes left. As you can see the clock on the bridge, we are 2 minutes away from 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
here
yes.
at Sepang International Circuit.
Yes,
But still,
10 p.m. on a Sunday night.
yep, still plenty of
They're
racing.
at turn 4 now. Race leader is at turn 4. There you go.
More back markers, I think, for them to clear
And it looks
through.
like this time around Sharizal has pulled away slightly from Kifli Osman, but don't count your chickens yet, because Kifli Osman or Salim Rafiq, they will probably close up the gap later.
Yeah, because at the moment, I think looking at their pace, they're still matching each other's pace.
Yeah, yeah.
No one's actually dropping.
Falling away, yep. Yeah, and I just saw purple sector 1 and 2 from Shahrizal Jamaluddin, so he's really going for it. Maybe we will see him close up on Shafiq Shaiful soon.
Yeah. And due to their quick pace, we can see the top 5. They're almost 25 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack.
Wow, massive, massive. So where are they now? They are now at turn 11. Yeah, somehow the screen suddenly cleaned up magically. Maybe it was the plastic that flew on it. Or somebody actually bothered to go and wipe the camera. I don't know. Because just now it looked a bit blurry. Anyway, fantastic job. They are now the race leaders coming down turn 12, heading towards turn 14. And when I say race leaders, I mean race leaders because Ling, 5 cars running together, yeah?
Yeah, they are on lap 7 at the moment. Our race leader, we are more than halfway through the MSF Saga Cup.
On the back straight now, race leaders. Yeah, and this time around, Shahrizal Jamaluddin all over the back of Shafiq Shaiful.
Yeah, I think Tan Chao Wei falling behind a little, not
This time,
not
Shafiq
close enough.
Shaiful
So
defending.
this time we're paying attention to the front two Sagas.
Yeah, that's Shafiq Shaiful defensive into turn 15 from Shahrizal Jamaluddin. Onto the front straight, they've dropped Kifli slightly, but Tan Chao Wei, as you mentioned, has dropped a bit further back, as well as Siu Woping, who was actually, they were running like a train earlier.
Yeah, so let's look at their pace. Yes, Xiao Wuping has dropped, so his last lap is a 250, so he's falling behind.
Yeah,
It's a
he's dropping.
246 from Shahrizal
Wow,
Jamaluddin.
and that's what, 2 purple sectors, so 246, massive. That's how, and he's closed up that 2-second gap to down to half a second.
Yeah, so
Amazing job by
we're
Shahrizal
down
Jamaluddin.
to the last 14 minutes, so maybe he is a man on a mission now.
Man on a mission indeed.
He could not do it in hit 1, so
He's going for it in heat 2.
Yep.
So yeah, but this time round, again, he is faster in sector 1 than Shafiq Shaiful. They are coming up to turn 4.
yeah, but I won't rule out Kifi, Osman, and also
There you
Tan
go.
Chao Wei.
At turn 4. Oh, Shafiq is still in the lead, but he is defending from a hounding Shahrizal Jamaluddin. Going down turn 5 and 6. Look at the red coloured brakes on Shahrizal's car. It's not painted red, ladies and gentlemen. The brake discs are hot. It's hot.
So here we go. We are coming down to the final
Shahrizal is really hounding
minutes.
Shafiq.
This is Shahrizal's best opportunity so far, I think we've seen,
Indeed.
to get as close as he can to Shafiq. In heat 1, we didn't see him. He didn't get the job done. So let's see what happens here as he tried to line up alongside
Turn 9.
Shafiq Shaiful.
Shafiq very defensive to turn 9, takes the inside, but Shahrizal gets a better exit up the hill. We can't see it as our camera angle not quite there yet, but we should see on the back straight.
And I think in the back we can see Tan Chao Wei has also taken over the 3rd spot.
From
So-
Kifli. Well done, Tan Chao Wei. Coming down turn
But
12
that,
now.
as mentioned, that may only last, this lap.
Yeah, because
only till turn 15.
and we got 13 minutes to go, so never count your chickens yet.
Yeah, it's not that easy so far for the front guys to hold on to their positions. They've been trading all throughout heat 2 here.
Okay, race leader now on the back straight again. Oh, it is Shahrizal in the lead from Shafiq Shaiful.
Lead and Tan Chao Wei in 3rd.
Tan Chao Wei in 3rd. Kifli or Salim is in P4, and they've dropped Siu Woping. Shahrizal now hard on the brakes into turn 15. Taking the lead for the first time, I believe.
Yes.
First time in this race,
First
Shahrizal.
time here in heat
With his
2.
glowing front brake disc.
I'm pretty sure with the bright headlights, you can see Shafiq
Yeah.
right behind.
Yeah, you can see. We just lost connection. But okay, we're back. And Shafiq's high beam is up. Shahrizal probably flicked his right rear mirrors.
Turn his mirror up.
Oh, now he pulls away from the draw. Shafiq looks like he's going to make a move.
Defensive line there, I think, from Shahrizal.
Yeah, into turn 1. So Shahrizal ahead of Shafiq for now with 12 minutes to go.
Yep, and Tan Chao Wei only 1.5 second behind the top 2.
And Ling, I got to inform you, they are now exiting turn 2, and just ahead of them, there is 5 cars of back markers from casual.
Oh. Probably not what Sharizal wants.
Yeah, but if we can get the camera to turn 4, we should see Sharizal approaching turn 4. There you go, Sharizal defending from the brightly
and
lit.
I see the back markers.
Yeah, I see the back
ahead of
markers
them.
too. And looks like Kifli's not out of the game yet. He is now hounding Tanchawi again.
Yeah, so let's see how Sharizal maneuvers his way around the back markers. I think Shafiq now just gluing
Glued to him.
himself to the back.
Yeah, that's Charizal exiting turn 6 on the short straight before turn 7, 8. And you can see just ahead of him, back markers. There you go, 2 back markers in the casual
Yeah.
category.
I wonder Shafiq feels like, he's going to use his high beam to distract Sharizal.
Probably Charizal's wearing tinted visors. I don't know. He's got a full face helmet, I know for
Here
sure.
we go. They are coming up to the first, I think,
I
2
think they've
back
passed
markers.
1 back marker. Yes, they've passed 1 back marker.
Oh, there are a lot.
And a lot of back markers. They've only passed 1 or 2.
And
still
these
more to come.
are, I think, majority of them are casual.
Yep,
from
they
the
are casual.
casual
They are
class.
marked as green on our timing screen, so there's the back markers.
Yeah. So our race leaders are all they're on lap 9 at the
Oh.
moment.
20 minutes to go. You
And-
see the 993 has stopped at turn 11, but we're still back on action.
Yep. So 993, that's Lim Chun Hui from the advanced class. So he was running in 7 for the advanced. So he's out of the race. We have 10 minutes left
Wow,
on the
10
clock
minutes
here.
of action. That is the back straight. I know that bright light, that is Shafiq. And Sharizal's got 2 back markers in front of him. Shafiq Shaiful.
Not 2, I think I see 4.
You saw 4? Okay. Anyway, Sharizal's passed 1 back marker.
First one.
Shafiq's behind him. Sharizal goes really wide in the exit behind another
Look
back
at the
marker.
amount of sagas that are in front of
Yeah.
the,
How many
that are
sagas can
ahead.
you count on one finger? No chance. On the front straight, race leaders starting lap 10 with 9 minutes to go, under 10 minutes to go.
Tan Chao Wei now, I think 2 point.
Yeah, he's dropped back.
2 point,
He's dropped back.
dropped back a little.
But he's not safe because Salim Kifli is just 0.6 behind him.
So Xiao Weiping, I know we haven't mentioned him, but he's still running there in P5. And Muhammad Aizad Dali is in 6. So we have the top 6
Pro class.
sagas are now from the pro. For the advanced, the leader is still Kadri Lasno from RQ Auto.
Okay, back markers are impeding the race leaders. They are approaching turn 4.
I wonder if that will actually help Tan Chao Wei and also Kifi
Maybe
Osman.
because
you know?
right now Sharizal just exit turn 4. There you go. You can see on screen.
Yeah, because that all the back markers will make sure that the 2 leaders don't run away too far.
Yeah, but they will have blue flags out. Hopefully. Oh, look at that. Oh, Sharizal.
Ooh.
That was a very unorthodox way to pass the back marker. He just swerved off.
I think he didn't
It
want.
looked like he was going to the grass.
He didn't want Sharizal to get away. That
Yeah.
was he needed to make his move, and thankfully he got out.
Sharizal now.
He
He's got,
got out
another
of there.
He's got another back marker behind
cleanly.
him. Ooh, that's close. That's close. That's close. Back marker's not getting
Oh.
out his way. Sharizal. Oh, that back marker
Look
just.
how close he went to the back marker with
Yeah.
his high beam.
But now he's defending now. Sharizal got a defend with a back marker in between him. Oh, we got a car stopped at turn 9.
Okay,
Wow.
they are making their way through the pack, passing
7 minutes
casual
and
and
40 seconds.
intermediate drivers.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of casual intermediate. Okay, 738 stop at turn 7. We missed that action there. Anyway, race leader coming down turn 12. It's still Sharizal Jamaluddin defending from Shafiq Saiful, with Tan Chao Wei and Salim Rafiq Kafti Osman just behind them.
So if the result ends this way, it'll be interesting to see when they combine the time.
Yeah.
Actually,
'Cause they're so close to each other.
Yeah, they actually ended heat 1 very close to each other as well.
And I just missed out. Best lap, last lap, they were clocking at 246. 412 and 246, 863.
But I think they're probably a little slower on this lap
Yeah,
with the
because
back
of back
markers.
markers. Anyway, back marker getting out of Sharizal into turn 15. There is a back marker in between Sharizal now for the moment. Shafiq Saiful is behind the back marker, so Shahrizal's got a bit of a buffer. Not much, but
I
a bit.
realize he likes to get really close to the back marker before he swings out
Yeah.
to the right.
Yeah, it's like breathing down your neck, literally. On the front straight.
So
6 minutes to
10
go.
laps completed for our race leaders. We have 6.5 minutes left on the clock. It is Shahrizal Jamaluddin leading the way from Shafiq Saiful, Tan Chawei, and either Salim or Kifi Othman. And in fifth is still Sia Wui Ping. So these 5 guys have been running a very strong pace in the front. And yeah, they are way ahead of Muhammad Aizat Dali in 6th.
Yeah, so, and interestingly also the advanced guys, they're quite spread out. You can see in terms of timing screen, it is Kadri Lasno. He is 17 seconds ahead of Fazil Alang. And then 11 seconds further adrift is Lim Kwong Yu from 1R Motorsports for second place advance. Third place advance is Afiq Aris of EXN. He's 3 seconds behind. Then 10 seconds further back is Shahri Asman. And earlier, I think we had Amir Farid Abdul Ghani. He is down in P12, but P5 in class advance. Oh, race leader. Action is still ongoing. What lap is this, Ling?
They're on lap 11. So we've been seeing them go through traffic for the past, I think, 3 laps.
3 laps, yes. Heading towards turn 9 now, and they still got back markers ahead of them.
Yep. So
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
s-
That's the back markers. 3 back markers.
still making their way through. So difficult to actually see them battle each other head on without any clear traffic.
We did have 55 cars restart Heat 2. So that was 55 cars on track.
Yep. And just to catch you guys up for the intermediate, it is Sawa Fadli still leading the way for Nikita Motorsports.
Yeah, on his own as well.
Yep, he's running in P14 overall. So in second, you have Sun Jun Wei from One Auto Motorsports. And in third place for the intermediate is Tan Man Kiet from Sing Motorsports.
And his teammate Mok Ki Hung. We lost one of Jensen, right?
Yeah,
From intermediate.
Jensen. So he was running very strongly in Heat 1. I think he finished second.
Okay, race leader. Still Shahrizal Jamaluddin. Now he's a bit further away from Shafiq. Maybe thanks to the back marker, so he's got a bit of breathing room, but he's still got to attack. We have 4 minutes to go. That's 4 minutes to go. Race leader exiting turn 15. Here we go. That's Shahrizal about to complete lap 11 and start lap 12.
Yep, and as you can see, still more traffic ahead of the two of them. More sagas.
It's like, I think where we are going, didn't I lap that guy earlier?
Yeah.
I'm still lapping them.
Looks like the same car.
Yeah, I mean, they're all Sagas.
Yeah. So I'm like, isn't that another one?
Did I just lap this guy? So, that's our leaders. Casual, we did talk about casual. I think I see a new name, Azharin Abdulatif from VX Racing, leading casual over Sharvinesh Mohan.
Yeah, because I think earlier on, where did...
Yeah, Aizat Dali all dropped down. We had
Yeah, Shavinesh is still there for the casual, for MKN racing team. So he's running currently overall in P22. So car number 918.
918, yep.
So this time around, with the actions and battles from the front leaders, we weren't able to catch so many action from the casuals.
Yeah. And action is still ongoing now. Shafiq has re-caught Shahrizal Jamaluddin thanks to the back markers, but
So clear track, hopefully,
clear track indeed.
will signal to Shafiq Saiful that it's time to put some pressure, put some real pressure.
And I think he's probably got 1 lap or 2 laps to go because 3 minutes has passed. 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes 40 now to go to the end of the race, and then they will have 1 more lap. So here we go. Shahrizal Jamaluddin defending with all his ability.
Yeah, he was probably, holding back a little with the back markers, but now...
I would say holding back. His last lap with the back markers was a 2 minutes 47.5.
Yeah.
He's still
So
attacking.
Tan Chao Wei is actually also lapping around the same pace as the top 2. He's also in the 2:47, but at the moment,
and Tan
about
Chao Wei has opened
2.5 seconds.
Tan Chao Wei to
slower.
Kifli Osman, Salim Rafiq is only 0.9. So they're still battling. The battle for P3 is still ongoing.
So Tan Chao Wei, I think, in order to finish in the top 3, he'll have to keep his position here because in Heat 1, he also finished third.
Okay. Car 993 stopped at turn 11. He had a mechanical issue, steering wreck. Car 188 stopped at turn 9. That's the car 188 on the side there. I think recovery just pulling away. Oh, here we go. Back to the race leaders. Bright lights of Shafiq. Somebody's using his indicator. So polite. Nations drive on the road, they don't use indicators. On the racetrack, they use their indicators. Anyway, Shafiq Saiful attacking Shahrizal Jamaluddin. This is lap number 12, right?
Yep, they're about to complete lap 12. I think we have 1 minute 15 seconds left on the clock. They can probably go
one more lap.
One or two
laps.
more laps.
Yeah, 1 or 2 laps because it's end of 35 minutes plus 1 lap. Wow. I don't know what to say. Amazing driving from all.
So half a second gap between the top two. So it is still anyone's race here between Shahrizal Jamaluddin and Shafiq Saiful. A reminder, if you missed out on Heat 1 went to Shafiq Saiful.
With Shahrizal just behind him.
Yes, so this time around, let's see if Shahrizal can turn things around with 40 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and their pace has not let up. They're still clocking in the 47s low between Shahrizal and Shafiq Saiful. So they are now approaching turn 4. Our race leaders coming into turn 4. Yeah, you can see there Shahrizal. Okay, he's got a bit of breathing room this time round.
And more blue flags being shown.
For the...
Yep, with the pace that the top twos are lapping at, it's not surprised that they have so many back markers to get through.
Yeah, because if I'm looking at the lap chart, it's 13 laps for Shahrizal, and some of them behind are only still on lap 11.
So here we go, cleanly making their way through another back marker.
Okay, looks like this is the penultimate lap. It shows 2 laps to go. It should be the penultimate lap because the clock has finished.
So two laps will be counting this lap?
I believe so. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Laps, so
as they...
If we see last lap as Shahrizal and Shafiq cross the start finish line, then we'll know for sure.
Yeah, because I definitely want to pay extra attention to Shafiq. Let's see if he will be close enough to try to make a move.
He's definitely close because he's only 0.5 of a second behind.
Yeah.
Okay, they're coming down turn 11 now.
So the clock has ran out for Heat 2 of the MSF Saga Cup Merdeka double header.
It is 10:16 now, by the way.
Yeah, we've lasted all the way to 10:16 p.m. here at Sepang International Circuit. So hang on with us as we await the checkered flag here in Heat 2.
Looks like Shahrizal is now taking a wider entry towards turn 15. He is staying ahead. Got a back marker, but that's quite far ahead. Is Shafiq going to make a move here? No, Shafiq is not going to dive bomb into turn 15. It's still Shahrizal with his glowing brakes exiting turn 15 in the lead. Wait for him to cross the start finish line.
There is another back marker ahead of them.
Yep, it is the last lap. It is the lap. Final lap for the MSF Saga Cup Heat 2 double header, double Enduro.
Yep, so this is our 2022 special here for the Merdeka Race Festival.
Wow, the last lap was 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like Shafiq is ready.
He is ready indeed, and Shahrizal's got 1 back marker ahead of him, so I don't know, too close to call. They are driving up turn 3 towards turn 4 now. Is Shafiq going to make a move in turn 4? Can we go to turn 4 and see what's going to happen?
Yeah, and the gap between, I think, for third, Tan Chao Wei and Kifi Osman is also less than a second. So we may have a battle there for third as well on the final lap.
Oh, Shafiq has taken the lead. Maybe he did take a move in turn 4. So Shafiq now ahead, and it's a sizable lead as well from Shahrizal. So wow.
Yeah, so he timed it perfectly, looks like it.
On the last lap. Amazing. Back marker, but back marker is taken out of the way from Shahrizal. Ooh, Shahrizal's going to close up. Better entry maybe into turn 7 and 8. Will Shahrizal make a move at turn 9? I don't think he's close enough, but there's still turn 15.
He has half a lap to go.
Definitely. This is all panic stations here. We are looking at turn 9. Shafiq ahead of Sharizal going up turn 9.
So we see in the back Tan
I
Chao
think-
Wei as well. I think Kifi.
I think Kifi's passed Tan Chao
Osman has
Wei.
passed,
Yeah.
because there's a battle for third behind. So we're gonna see
Okay, now they're coming down the hill.
which battle we're able
Coming
to
down
catch
turn
on
11
the final
towards
lap.
turn 12. On the back straight, we should see maybe Sharizal gonna dive on. He's probably be.
Oh,
This
and-
cannot happen. Not in the
and-
last lap.
And our favorite turn 15.
Yeah. Turn 15 on the last lap, mind you. So here we go. They are now at turn 14. We should be getting to the back straight. There you go.
Yup, let's see.
Where is
there's-
Sharizal?
There's
Where
also
is
a lot of back markers, mind you.
I'm lost. Where is Sharizal? Which one is Shafiq? Can't tell. Oh,
there
Sharizal's
he's
shadowing
right
Shafiq.
there.
He is shadowing Shafiq. Defensive into turn 15.
Oh,
What's
the
gonna
back
happen
marker
here?
should get out of the way.
There is a back marker. I don't think Sharizal gonna make it unless Shafiq
He
goes wide on the exit. No, it is Shafiq Shaiful. Shafiq Shaiful is ahead of Sharizal on the last lap. And Shafiq Shaiful takes the checkered flag.
We do see the checkered flag.
Wow.
It is out, and a perfectly timed overtaking move by Shafiq Saiful on the final lap here in Heat 2 of the MSF Saga Cup to take the victory in both heats.
Yeah, both heats. So, yep. So, Pro Class finished Shafiq Shaiful, Sharizal Jamaluddin, Tan Chao Wei, Salim Rafiq, and Sio Woping.
So Tan Chao Wei took it back.
Somehow,
Yeah.
somehow, somewhere. But remember, this is like they will have to combine with the Heat 1
Yep.
to get the actual position.
So the position for the top three, I think it was similar in Heat 1 and Heat 2. Shafiq Saiful to Sharizal Jamaluddin, Tan Chao Wei, Salim Rafiq and Kifi Osman finish in 4th. Xiao Wei Ping hangs on to 5th. And we are going to wait, I think it'll be quite a wait
Yeah.
for the next guy.
Like
to
they are
take the
20
checkered
seconds
flag.
behind or something, right? Aizat Dali, he was like 20 seconds behind if I'm not wrong. Yeah, now we see a car on screen crossing the start finish line. That should be Aizat Dali.
Yep, so he is about to take 6th position for
Okay.
the pro class, and we're going to see maybe the first advance.
I was wrong. He was a minute behind. Not 20 seconds.
It felt like 20
It
seconds.
felt like 20 seconds. Kadri Lesno in the advance.
So he takes it for the advance.
Fazil Alang in the pro. Wow.
And for the intermediate, looks like
Still
it
waiting.
may
We're still
be,
waiting.
yeah, we're waiting, but looks like maybe Sun Jun Wei.
Okay, Lim Kwang Yu of One Oro Motorsports have taken checkered flag. Amir Farid Ghani moved up to P4 ahead of Sharil Asman.
So a few last lap changes in
Yeah.
positions.
We are waiting for the intermediate.
For the casual as well, it's between Shavinesh and Azaharin Abdul Latif.
Nash Aziz about to cross. Car number 712. Waiting for the clock to run down. We've only had 13 guys taking the checkered flag, yeah?
Yeah, so with them coming across the line, you can tell how big the gap
Okay,
was.
yeah. So Sun Jun Wei did take the win for intermediate from Tamun Kiat and Mok Ki Hang. Now we wait for the rest.
Yep, the two guys in the casual class, the top two.
They were battling it out.
Yep, they'll
I
probably
think
be
they're side by side.
the last guys to
Yeah.
come across
Taking
and
the
take the
checkered flag,
flag.
yeah. Who will be? Will it be Shavinesh or Azarin? It is
Shavinesh takes
yeah.
it. So he won Heat 1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
congratulations to him for taking Heat 2. And at 10:22,
10:22 p.m. we have finally taken the checkered flag for all the cars.
yep, and we've completed the race for all categories. It's been a long day for Faisal and myself.
Very long day. We've been here live from 1 p.m. Switching
Yep.
places and moving to the
We've been through the sunny skies and also the heavy weather conditions.
heavy weather condition. But after this, we will start having the podium ceremony. I think after the half an hour concluded for for the Saga Cup. Come
So
back,
when the final result is
come
out,
back after the final result has come out, then we will have the podium ceremony for the Proton MSF Merdeka Race Carnival 2022.
yeah. And before we sign off, we definitely want to thank all of you for following us all day
Yeah,
on
thank you so much.
Facebook.
Much appreciated.
Whether you're a Two Wheels fan or Four Wheels fan or a fan of the Proton Saga.
Yeah, or fans of, we had other cars as well racing earlier in the day, so all out action in the dry, in the wet. Thanks to you for joining us.
Yep, and stay tuned as we take a short break and we'll prepare ourselves for the podium ceremony.
Thank you.